Pentagon confirmed thousands of North Korean troops are in Russia in what Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin calls a, quote, very serious escalation. Austin confirmed that Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un have their troops training side by side at 3 specialized military sites inside of Russia. Ukrainian President Volodomyr Zelenskyy has raised warnings that Russia may send those forces into Ukraine. So what's going on here? Joining me now is CBS News contributor Isaac Stonefish. He's also the CEO of Strategy Risks, a China-focused research firm. What is going on here? Why are North Korean troops in Russia?
For money, probably. So Pyongyang is starving for capital, and this is a great way for them to get it from Russia. It's a great way for North Korea to show support for its close ally, Russia, and to show support for China, which is very supportive of the war effort on the Russian side.
You were saying that North Korea isn't doing this without China's awareness, perhaps acknowledgement.
Exactly. So China's foreign ministry pretends that they're not aware of what's happening, but they very much know.
The fact that North Korean troops may be helping Russian troops in Ukraine, is that not a sign of weakness for Russia as well? How do you interpret the dynamic?
It's a sign that Russia is doubling down on the war effort and that it's internationalizing the war, which should be very worrying to us all, because what could have stayed as a regional war and regional conflict is now in the process of expanding and may be the precursor to World War III.
That's no small detail you just mentioned there, a precursor to World War III. We know that Putin met with Chinese leader Xi Jinping at the BRICS summit, which took place in Russia. Talk to us about their dynamic and why you say such an alarming comment.
China sees Russia as the little brother in the relationship, and there is still distance between Chinese and Russian leaders. That said, they are both working to push against the United States and the U.S.-led global order. And this sign of bringing on a close ally of both of them into the war on Russia's side is an indication that they're amping up pressure against the United States and their so-called view of the U.S.-led world order.
So should this raise alarm bells inside NATO, inside the White House, in that the West should be doing more to protect Ukraine?
This should raise alarm bells everywhere. This is a massive escalation.
And what likely will happen next?
That's the trillion-dollar question. We do think North Korean troops will actually be fighting and dying in Ukraine. The first time that they're playing in this global war since the Korean War in the 1950s, and this may lead South Korea to send more weapons to Ukraine or be more involved in the war, and it may even potentially cause other countries to join the war on Russia's side as well.
Wow, talk about a wake-up call. Thanks for waking up with us and an open invite to come back as this continues. Isaac Stonefish.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.